Good afternoon. It's Pastor Marty from the Afternoon Drive, Sunday afternoon edition, and it's out. Attorney General William Barr has released his summary of the Mueller report. Of course, the Democrats are going to explode and they're going to demand to see the whole thing because it is a complete and total, ready for this, exoneration of President Donald J. Trump. Not only does the report say that President Trump and no one associated with the Trump campaign in any way colluded with Russia to change the results or affect the results of the election of 2016. Boom! It is definitive, it is declarative, it is final. No evidence. Now, let's just say this because we already know from the Sunday shows the Democrats are already talking about they're going to subpoena Mueller, they're going to subpoena the president, this won't stand. Yet, for 2 years, all we heard from the Democrats on Capitol Hill, all we've heard from the lying, legacy, corrupt corporate media, which works hand in hand with the Democratic Party. What a great guy Bob Mueller is. He's Mr. Integrity, Mr. Upright. Now, all of a sudden, whoa, he's watered this down. He's let Trump off the hook. That's what Chris Matthews said on Friday night. He's let him off the hook. Everybody, count to 10, take a breath, and welcome back to Planet Reality. From the beginning, this whole thing was a concoction of Hillary Rodham Clinton and Barack Obama working in conjunction with the part of the deep state that they had weaponized within the intelligence gathering agencies to try to pull off a coup and delegitimize and remove from office the duly elected 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Now it's time to investigate them. I want a special counsel called to investigate Hillary Rodham Clinton and Barack Barry Obama. I'd investigate John McCain too because he was the one who brought the phony dossier to James Comey and the FBI. And these people, I don't understand why Trump keeps going after John McCain. Because the Washington Post and the New York Times outed the story a week ago that it was John McCain who, on behalf of Hillary Rodham Clinton, presented the dossier to the FBI, which was then used to obtain illegal warrants through FISA to spy on Donald J. Trump. That's why the president's still tweeting about John McCain. But he is completely and totally vindicated. Now, it's interesting to note that also in this summary, was the president involved in any type of obstruction of justice? Now, the Mueller campaign, or the Mueller probe basically said, we're not saying he did, we're not saying he didn't. They don't completely exonerate him, but they found no evidence to move forward on. Therefore, they rendered no opinion and turned it over to the Attorney General, William Barr, with Rod Rosenstein. And remember, Rod Rosenstein was part of the nasty of this as well. But now they together have jointly said there is no obstruction because there was no collusion. That whole thing was a lie and a fabrication. There is no obstruction. None, zero, zilch, nada. So, Mr. Adam Schiff for Brains, what is it you're going to subpoena? Hey, Nadler, you're talking about subpoenaing everybody from Mueller to the president to Santa Claus, maybe even Jesus if you could get him to come down from heaven. On what grounds? This is over. This is done. There's two reasons you people on the left don't want this done. One, you love the narrative and you wanted to hammer Trump with this throughout the 2020 campaign. The other reason you don't want it done, the reason you are screaming like scalded dogs, because now that this weight is off the president, not only can he get his agenda done, not only will he now have the unbridled support of the American people, he will now turn the Justice Department loose on Hillary Rodham Clinton, Barack Obama, Jimmy Comey, John Brennan, James the Clapper, Andrew McCabe. See where this is going to go now? This is a complete, total vindication for President Trump. Now, over the next few days, we will listen to the mainstream media and the lying, corrupt, soulless Democratic Party, and they are soulless. Any party that wants part of its platform and its new campaign issue, abortion right up to birth, and even post-abortion, these are evil, soulless individuals. So they're going to try to do everything they can now to throw crapola at President Trump. I am sure already Chris Feeling Up His Leg Matthews is on his way to the PMSNBC studios so he can start spewing the vitriol. But make no mistake about it, the president has been completely and totally vindicated. And the American people will not put up with Democratic-led witch hunts. And what do they hope to gain? Robert Mueller had unbridled authority in this area. I told you in the last video, he was given a simple charge by the Barack Obama administration: make this happen. Make this happen. They wanted, this was an investigation in search of a crime. And the idea was that he would create the crime. And he didn't. And I will give Mr. Mueller props on that. He didn't. He was brought in to clean up Jim Comey's mess. And he really didn't do that either. Because these guys all need to be gone after now, and they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We shall see, but that's it. The big bomb, of course, now, they will scream and yell, we need to see the full Mueller report. Now, the truth is this. Nobody outside of the president, the attorney general, and, select members within Congress will get to see the whole unredacted report, because there are actual security, top secret type of laws that come into play here. But it gives the Democrats a talking point, something to spin. Well, we're just getting, Barr's cover-up of the president. That's all this summary is. We want to see what Mueller really said. We'll see now. Will Mueller do what he did a few weeks ago that shocked everybody? When Cohen was out there and everybody said that, Cohen had the goods and had been cooperating with the Mueller investigation, and what he was going to do to the president would be unprecedented, and was the only time the Mueller investigation broke protocol and basically said Cohen's a liar. But again, it still doesn't exonerate Mr. Mueller from what happened to General Flynn, losing his life savings, his livelihood, his reputation, everything. Roger Stone has not even been indicted for working with WikiLeaks and the Russians. In fact, the Mueller report says no American worked with the Russians. Let me just wrap up with this thought. Do you understand what the Democrats and the sleaze within the legacy media wants? What they're really so upset about today? They wanted an American president to be guilty of treason. That's what they wanted. I don't care whether you're a Democrat or Republican. I don't care who the president is. I don't want my president to be guilty of treason. It's going to get interesting over the next few weeks. Keep it right here. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell for further notifications. And please share these videos. Help this channel get out there. Thank you to all of you who are new subscribers. I appreciate it. Look through our archives. We've been doing this a couple of years. Help us get the word out.